The lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big triple stand up in the.
There we go. We got some stuff. More parts for the car. More parts for the car. I don't have any scissors, so we're gonna open this with a pry bar. Yes! Oh yeah! Shout out Coilover Depot. You know, they sent us some stickers. Bam, bam, bam. Cool, cool, cool. After spending all that money with them, I ought to get some stickers. They also told me I get a free t-shirt, but I got to go on the website and place the order for that. All right, first up, what we got some Megan Racing RCAs. Sweet. Can never have enough of those. Some Megan Racing stickers. Sweet. Might as well just go ahead and sponsor the build at this point. These are bolts for the RCAs. These are the RCAs. For those that don't know, RCAs are roll center adjusters. So it's basically going to help with my camber adjustment or fix the camber adjustment, something like that. I don't know, not 100% sure, but they go between the knuckle and the lower control arm and they kind of push it up. So I think it does lower the car a little bit. Whatever this space is, it lowers it a little bit. Bam! Got us some Megan Racing stickers. More stickers. I didn't get stickers with any of the other things, so that's pretty crazy. These are the traction arms. Some belong. These are the traction arms. So this is for the rear. This is a rear traction arm. So pretty much I'm just gonna take the old one out, size this up to the exact same size, and install it. And that's about it. Super easy to install for these. The RCAs are super easy to install as well. Those ones you just disconnect the knuckle from the lower control arm, pick up the knuckle, slot that in, and add the new bolts that are longer so it takes care of all that. Yeah! I got coilovers. Anyway, back to boxing. I don't have a tripod yet, so I do apologize. Some of the angles are a little off, but we're gonna get one and then we'll be all set. Oh, these bitches double boxed it. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Little baby, little baby. Got us some coilovers. These are the Godspeed Mono SS coilovers. Bam. You know, pink because I'm a man. Sorry, I've been sick for like the past week. So I kind of went with these because they're the only... To get like custom spring rates for the car, you got to get hella expensive coilovers. Like you got to either get BCs, which are like $1,200. You got to get Broadways, or you got to get Fortunatos. Wasn't trying to spend $2,500 on coilovers, or $1,000 or $1,200. So I went with these because out of all of the cheaper options, the Godspeeds had actually the highest spring rates. But I got an idea that we're going to be attempting on this thing. And that is swapping out the springs for shorter, stiffer springs. And then you got yourself kind of a setup. Now, obviously, the Godspeeds aren't valved for 50K springs or anything like that, but I'm not really worried about it. I paid $2,500 for the car, so I don't want the best ride. I just want that bitch low. So, yeah. Anyways, these are my babies. And we're going to install these on the car tomorrow. So, yeah. Bye. Guys, we are out here this morning getting started on the LS400. I already have the rear end in the air, but today we're going to be finishing rolling the fenders in the rear. I'm probably gonna roll the shit out of the fronts because they have dimples in them and I'm not happy with them, so I'm just gonna roll the fuck out of them and then replace them later. But we are putting on coilovers, traction arms, and RCAs for the front. So we definitely have a decent amount of work to do today. So let's get to it. Okay, so for the rear, to get the rear struts out, you got to pull the rear interior. So on the seats, you literally just grab underneath, pull up. They came out super easy. And then you kind of like pull them up a little bit and slide them out. They came out perfectly fine. And then on the rears, you've got one bolt behind here. Yeah, I think you got 3 bolts behind this or something like that. And then you have 1 bolt behind that one on the other side as well. I think that is it. Yeah, you got these bolts right here. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. I'm gonna loosen up the tops and then we'll go down and do the bottoms. So yeah, all right, I'll do that real quick. All right, so I have pulled the seats. So just giving you a heads up, there's 1 bolt up here and on the other side, there's also a bolt at the bottom below the backrest on each side. And then I think there's supposed to be a center bolt, but there wasn't. But I'm not 100% sure just because there's that little tab right there. But then you'll get up in here, you'll take off the first round of nuts is going to be a cover, and then the second round of nuts is going to be the actual strut. So I took off 2 of the nuts so far, so I'm leaving 1 right now, so it's hanging. And then you'll come down here, unbolt it from the bottom, unbolt that, drop it down, pull it out. Simple as that. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I will let you guys know. And then we also got to install the traction arms, so stay tuned for that too. Well, got the coilover out. Like I said, you just take off the top 3 nuts, bottom bolt, and it drops right out to the side. Pull out the top first. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one in, and then pop the other side in, and I'll let y'all see it after I'm done. So hopefully, chill out, bro. Hopefully this is right. Damn. I'm gonna jack that up, see if I can get it mounted. This side. It's not even tightened down all the way, so it's gonna pick it up a little bit more. I tightened on the bottom, but I haven't tightened on the top. But that's this side. Okay. We got both sides for both the rears are in. This is about to be sick. I think I'm gonna be happy with it. So what I did, I do not recommend doing this, but I went with Godspeed because they're cheap. I'm actually gonna end up swapping these springs out for shorter, stiffer springs later on in the future. But we took the middle collar out, and there is no preload. So you will have a shitty ride with no preload, but I don't care. And I'm only doing that to the rear, so I don't think it's gonna make that big of a deal, but we're gonna see. But we are running 0 preload on the rears, and then the fronts are gonna run like regular, because I don't know if y'all know this, but UCF 20 coilovers will not, Godspeed coilovers will not get you that low in the rear. If you go run a UCF 10 coilover, it will get you a lot lower. So just a heads up for you guys. I didn't know that beforehand, so I'm stuck with these. I'm gonna tighten down these collars, throw the wheels on, and we're gonna drop it down on the ground and see what it looks like.
Oh my gosh.
It's in the air and it's sitting at the top of the tire. Squatted cars. Squatted cars. So this might be a little too low. I'm almost stuck in 16s. That's crazy. That is crazy. The rear diff has to be on the ground. There's no way it's not. That's freaking nuts. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Oh, the jack's still under there. That's nuts. Two cars, 2023/2024. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This is my squatted car, and we're gonna slab this thing. So, no, I'm just kidding. I still have to raise the engine and transmission. I still need to raise the diff. So I for sure don't think that this ride height's gonna work out all that well, but that is sick. That is absolutely sick. So installing the roll center adjusters, coilovers. Got the top ones on there. They're not tightened down though. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna attach this back and then jack this up, mount up the bottom bolt, and the fronts will be done. I kind of just gotta figure out where to set ride height because I don't want to start smacking the upper control arm against the strut tower. So we'll kind of see where we're gonna go with that, but the rear's dumped. So, all right, let me go ahead and get this put back together and I'll show you all after. All right, see what it does. Ooh. Slow it down now. Okay. The issue is if I go lower in the front, I'm gonna smack the freaking upper control arm on the tower. So, which it's not sitting as low as it's gonna be sitting because I still gotta do the passenger side. But that looks pretty fucking hot. This one's on, this is stock suspension, it's pulling it down. So that's holding that side up as well. So I think it'll be pretty decent once we get this side done. But yeah, I don't hear no knocking so far. It's no. God, these tires are horrible. Look at this. Yeah. But the other one back there is good. So. Under there. Oh no. Oh no. Not the low profile jack. It's like on it. There we go. Oh yeah. Definitely need to go lower. Oh yeah. I'm happy. So we got 18s up front right now because with the RCAs, you can't fit 16-inch wheels, so can't run the stocks up front anymore. So got these up front, got the stocks on the rear. It is completely laid. The exhaust is on the ground. I don't know if y'all can see, but that is slammed. I'm extremely happy with it. It looks phenomenal. All right, well, she's all done. This is definitely going to be going lower. I just have to wait until I can get upper control arms for the front, and so I don't have to worry about it knocking. I do think that on a good enough bump, it might bottom out, but I think it'll be good for most of the driving that I'm going to be doing. But it's about even. It's just that the fronts are higher arches than the rear, so it looks a little off. But yeah, that is the LS400 after throwing the coilovers on. Like I said, no preload in the rear, absolutely maxed out on the coilovers. Fronts are nowhere near max because of the upper control arm situation. I might get shortened and angled spindles for it. I don't know yet. I'm trying to work on a couple of things. But for right now, this is how she sits. I freaking love it. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace. It's fucking low. Alright, that's where y'all stay. Don't mind the headliner, that's getting taken care of. Honestly, it's just going to be a lot of self-clearancing because it's pretty much just the exhaust that hangs. I got to just make sure that the rear diff's not bottoming out, and then we still got to raise the engine and trans, so not driving this thing a whole lot for those reasons. Couple bumps right here. the back tire's rubbing. Not too horrible though. Angle this. That's pretty much it for this video. Car's fucking slammed. Honestly, I don't know what the next video is gonna be, but it'll be up tomorrow. So y'all guys stay tuned, drop a sub, drop a like, turn on notifications, because we are dropping some heat this year. 2024 is gonna be fucking crazy. Anyways, peace.
Never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it over. Big dripper stand up in the